Hey guys, it's Jay Morse, Review Guy, back again to bring you another video. I had to get my thoughts together. If you haven't noticed, this is a lot more serious because I didn't set up my area or anything, my desk. Um, so XXXTentacion was found shot with no pulse, and I needed some time to kind of get my thoughts together for this because this hit me hard. Um, I like writing music, and I have covered some of his music on my own time, not on the channel. And I have loved his albums so much. And this, this, it's more of the principle. Um, the 20-year-old Florida rapper XXXTentacion has been shot in Miami. TMZ reports. His real name was shopping for motorcycles when someone approached him and shot him. Witnesses say that he has no pulse. Videos of the alleged crime scene are circulating on social media. Um, it's developing. It's a developing story right now because no one really knows that much about what's happening right now. But I wanted to say that this is most likely legitimate. There's always that slight possibility that it could be fake, but most likely it's not, just for the fact that so many people are reporting on it at the same time. And he had such a promising career, and he was such a powerful musician and developing. He was 20 years old, and some deadbeat that got his hands on a gun was able just to walk up to him and shoot him. And uh it I don't this says this says things, and you can look into that yourself. But this is bad for hip hop. This is bad for rap. This is bad for emotional hip hop. This SoundCloud rap. He was a great artist that had so much more to go. He was so early in his career, and he had fought all of his life through troubles. And I'm really trying not to cry because I'm just thinking. He'd been through so much struggle his whole life. He did not have a good upbringing, and he was turning himself around. And then someone just walks up to him and shoots him. That it's it's hard for me to find words for this because he had such a career ahead of him, and he had such a fan base. I mean, his two debut albums, number two and number one on the Billboard 200, he had such a fan base and such a strong message, and he was proof that someone could change. He had just had such a bad upbringing. I mean, I think you guys can tell this hits me pretty hard because I wanted to share this with you guys. Just this is rough. This is rough because he had such a career ahead of him and such a life ahead of him, and he had been doing so much with his albums and his music, and he had been progressing as an artist, and he had such a fan base. And over his life, he had been going through so much, and he came out of that a better person. And then this happens. He just gets shot. I mean, there's not much more I can say about this. I mean, unless I'm just gonna sit here and cry on camera for like 20 minutes, which I don't plan to. Um, my thoughts and prayers go to his family, his friends, his loved ones, and I hope justice is served to this person that took another life without being provoked. I hope that sincerely he gets life in prison because there is no beating around the bush. There is no lawyer. There is no alibi that could prove anything but the fact that this man walked up to him and shot him and took his life for no reason. And I will report more on this story as it comes out. But if 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 this perpetrator does not get life in prison, something's wrong with this country. If if someone can walk up to someone and shoot them in cold blood and not get justice, then something's wrong. I'll talk to you guys later. This has been Jay Morse, Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.